Welcome back. We have Rob LaRock joining us back here at the round table. We're talking beer this segment. You may or may not have heard about this fantastic event that they do every January at Hoodoos. It's called Pints and Plates, January 15th, and that's only a month away, in fact. Great opportunity to try some different types of brews. 4 courses, 4 craft beers for fun, and it's a great price. Rob, tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, well, if you know us at all, I mean, 4 beers is just a guideline. So this year, obviously, we've gone to craft beer here at Hoodoos, and we have 4 rotating taps currently, and we rotate them every keg. So every keg, there's something new, and honestly, I get so excited about it. It's like, are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? So we can get on to the next one. And currently, we've got 2 Quebec beers on tap, an Elysian Stout, which we have with us today, as well as a Worthy IPA out of Oregon. So we're rotating taps on a regular basis, and we've got some stuff that you just can't find here in Kamloops on a regular day-to-day stuff. So.
It's funny because Bill O'Donovan was saying that the last time he came and had a meal with you, he just ordered a straight-up domestic canned beer, which is fine, but he didn't realize that you guys are
Yeah, I gave him a little bit of a hard time, too, about that. I mean,
That's
all these great beers, and he had, you know, a traditional pedestrian beer, so I think he won't do that again.
No, I think next time you'll say, what do you have on tap? I know you rotate them. Right?
Yeah, no, we rotate them so just, you know, servers all know what's going on. And with our beer dinner, Elysian is going to be a big part of it. So I brought 3 Elysians. They're not necessarily what will be at the wine dinner or the beer dinner, but they're 3 great examples. So we've got our men's room, which is an interesting name, I know. Well, that's the Immortal IPA, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
So there's this one to give it a little try. Okay. It's a traditional red ale.
Yeah.
And you'll find it pretty easy to drink. So
where's this from?
It is out of Washington, I do believe. I've forgotten. Yep, Seattle.
And so we're going to try this one first?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
So you get, one thing I've noticed is they're so floral and there's so many different flavors now. I mean, people say the word hoppy, but hoppy could be sweet, sour, smoky, bitter. It could be all those flavors. So, because they with the malt and the bitter and the hops, they get them together and it changes the flavor profile. So.
I love a good craft beer, and this is a very good one.
Yeah,
I really
caramel,
enjoy that.
A little caramel on it. Absolutely. And then we've got we'll do our pale ale next. Okay. This is what we started with on our at one of our tap takeovers, was the Elysian Immortal IPA. So we'll pour you 2 there. Oh well.
You can have one of those, and I'll take one of yours back later. How about that?
This is a very traditional, full-bodied, aggressive pale ale.
Aggressive. I've never heard
very
about
bitter.
Beer. Okay.
The IBUs aren't real strong, but it's in a Northwest style of a hop.
I like that.
Yeah, see, it's got that full-bodied bitter at the end, but not one that makes you tart.
Exactly, and you know, I do find some craft beers, you can have 2 or 3 of them, you got to move on. You got to try something different. That I could, you know, have.
You could have a couple.
You could have. I could have more than. Well, I could have maybe 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
But some are very specific tastes, and you sort of get tired of them after a little bit, I find.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we've got 4. So a great way to do it is like we have here. We've got our flight boards. So if you're not quite sure what to have, we can set up a flight of different flavors, and you can get to learn a little more about beer.
Yeah.
It's been a great learning curve for me. I've never been a big beer fan or drank a lot of beer, but I'm now figuring out why people are so fanatical about it.
Right.
Because the flavor profiles are so different and they're so dynamic that you can really have some fun. And of course, with different flavor profiles, Darren gets to have a lot of fun pairing some food with them. So. Does
he cook with any of the craft beers? Sounds like he does.
Well, he's taking beer. He better be cooking with it.
Maybe he's not cooking with it. He's.
So we're moving. Oh, there we go.
Cook with it.
Here we go. Thank you, Darren.
It's actually it's a beer braised peaches.
Oh, let's take a look at this.
Blue cheese cream.
Wow, so there we go. This is an example of his hard work.
Yeah.
Delicious, and that looks delicious, and we're going to have to pair that up.
It was almost like a planned segue.
Almost. He seemed ready for it. He seemed ready. Okay, so is this the last one we're doing here?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do this one because it'll actually pair really nice with this. This is a very special beer out of Quebec. Le Diable out of Quebec. This actually won the world's best pale ale in 2014 at the World Beer Awards.
Okay.
And I just cracked this morning, so.
And we should be pairing it? That is delightful.
Very simple.
Wow,
that's really good.
We're almost out of time, says Marcel.
That's okay. We'll save the stout when we're over here with Darren at the it's good, isn't it?
This pairs so well.
I know.
Oh my, well done, Darren.
Yeah, so we do let him sneak a few beers every once in a while there in the kitchen, so yeah, he's cooking with them. But
These all offer something different, but they're all delicious, I have to say.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and Leon and I are so excited all the time when we get to pick a new draft beer to come in. So
Absolutely. All right, time for a quick break. We will be back with more from Hoodoos at Sun Rivers in 90 seconds. Stay with us.